Alright, audio is finally recording.
Hey,
Yo.
what's up? Are we starting? Oh god.
Alex, show whatever here. Oh, wait, hold on.
They don't say
Hold on.
anything.
Oh, mama. Okay. Alright, this is the start of the podcast. Please tell me this works. Have fun editing this, Alex.
You'll do great. I know you will.
Thank you.
No problem.
Alright. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wikihole podcast, a podcast where we start with a topic and see where it goes from. Today, joining us, we have Dylan Daniel, Kai Escobil, Jonni Acuna, Efren Vasquez, and Tyler Johnson. And so our starting topic to this week will be landscape versus portrait filming. So, landscape, portrait. So yeah.
Sick.
The like TLDR version of like my thoughts on it are portrait is like it's like kind of a it's more of a gimmick. Sometimes it's just like a quicker way to do things. You aren't gonna see it in Hollywood, but I mean you can do some fun stuff with it.
I feel like portrait mode would be good for like social media or like
Yeah.
if you just want to take something like a real quick video, just post online or something.
Yeah.
Landscape, I think would be more like
More like if you were to like actually film something for.
yeah,
something.
if you want something that actually gets like the full depth of something.
I definitely agree with that. So like, portrait mode is good for like haha funny, or maybe like look at this cool little thing, this little trip, like a vlog kinda.
Yeah.
Landscape is nice, especially if you want to do something like artistic or like film like an actual short movie, because you get like you get a bigger view of everything, and you can show more of what's going on. You can just make it look cooler. Also,
Yeah,
so.
I definitely think portrait also better services short form stuff.
Okay.
So like what you're talking about with stuff that's just on social media, I do think it's better for that just because you're not having like a bunch of intricate details, you're narrowing it in. You're just focusing on your main subject because it's only a few seconds anyways.
Now, but like with Apple, for instance, they've recently launched a campaign using YouTube, but using vertical filmmaking with, I think it was the iPhone 11, but.
Yep.
So what about in that sense? Like Apple's essentially making movies in portrait mode.
I've actually seen some like the music videos they shoot in portrait mode.
And
with
wasn't
their
there?
phone.
My bad, but didn't like Chance the Rapper have like he did like Quibi, and wasn't like the same thing?
Yeah.
Like it was like a
Yeah,
streaming
yeah.
service, but it was like
Yeah.
that's wacky. Is that like are they doing a good? Are they still a thing? Because I haven't seen any more ads.
Yeah, I haven't seen an ad for it in like 3 months.
Yeah, I have Quibi. I watch it sometimes.
You have it?
Yeah, I actually have
Is
that.
it good?
I think it's pretty good. It's like if you just want to watch something real quick, it's like kind of like a movie, but they like compress it down. It's like 10-minute like films. That's just like yeah.
Is it stuff that like already exists or is it their own original stuff?
It's like
Yeah.
one of them was like a Kevin Hart. They did like a spin-off of one movie and like it came made like a I forgot what it's called, but they made it like a comedy type thing.
So it's their own things.
Yeah, it's their
Okay.
own thing. Yeah, it just depends on what like the idea is. One of them is a parody, but some of the rest are original.
I don't know if it'd be pretty rough to go and make something super compelling over that short of a runtime.
Yeah.
I think they did a prank show with. I think that was like
Yeah,
Chance's.
yeah,
old-
yeah.
That'd be sick,
The
actually.
prank show would make sense.
Was it? Was the prank show good?
Yeah, it's pretty
Because
good.
that's the
It's pretty
like the
funny.
only
Yeah.
thing they advertised. 'Cause
Yeah,
it was always
I saw
Chance
those
the
ads all
Rapper.
time. And Chance the Rapper, like he's like behind the screen. Yeah.
Yeah. So did the portrait like work out with the prank thing, or was it kind of like funky, or did it like take what it used to?
Personally, I think it was kind of different. It's kind of different watching it on a portrait screen. It feels like more, just like.
It feels wrong.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like if you're watching it on a portrait screen, watching it like this doesn't make sense, but watching something like when it's landscape does make a lot of sense.
because like I always feel like when I'm on my phone and I want to watch videos,
you
always
always
turn to the side.
instinctively turn it to the side.
Yeah.
And then also like if you're trying to like show it on a TV or something.
Exactly.
Like,
You always turn to the side.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you
TV?
If
yeah,
you're
you
gonna
get
watch
the voice.
portrait
Just
on like a TV, it's
rotate
just
the
gonna be
TV,
like
or it's just gonna like
cut in
cut
the
it
middle and
halfway
the
and
rest
make
is
it
black.
small.
So
you know?
I guess maybe like landscape is more for like when you want to sit down and watch something, and then portrait would be like more for casual.
Yeah, like
Like if you're sitting in the waiting room, and you want to go, you want to. Because I think their whole thing was like, I think it was like their advertising scene. They're like, oh, be there in a Quibi or something like
like
that.
Chance was at the he was like, yeah, I have a reservation for the
Yeah, it was
rapper
a restaurant.
Chance. Yeah, and they're like, it'll be ready for you in a Quibi. He's like, all right then, and he pulled out his phone, you know.
Yeah, and you start watching Quibi for like 5 minutes.
So then with a Quibi, do you watch it in in portrait mode?
I actually do watch it in landscape.
Okay.
They actually
so
have-
they allow you
can
to
watch
switch
You
it.
can watch it in portrait mode or you can watch it in landscape mode.
But is it still like the portrait like style frame?
Yeah.
That just seems
kind of like
weird. That seems like too much work.
it like converts it into like
Oh,
so you
yeah.
can watch it like in portrait or you can flip it and it'll show like the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so basically all they
that's
did
sick.
was they just cut it and they've sent it
Yeah,
on
so
the
they
focus.
can make it the middle like on focus, but you can turn it to the side and just watch like the rest.
Right. That's kind of cool then, actually. I like that.
Yeah. Then I think what they actually probably did was they literally
Yeah.
recorded it landscape, and then they're
Just
like, "Let's
cut-
make
crop
it
it.
portrait."
Yeah.
I thought it was
crop it, perfect.
well, you were explaining it. I thought it was only portrait. I'm like, that's kind of whack.
No.
I was like, yeah.
They shoot it in landscape mode and they just make it to where
Yeah.
you can watch it on your phone
think-
in portrait mode and it'll
yeah.
be like.
See, now that
It's-
just sounds
it's-
like too much work.
Yeah, that also
Yeah.
sounds like you'd miss a lot of like what's going on in the
Yeah,
background.
outside of
you
You're-
know?
movie.
I think the main advantage to using portrait mode is that you can get some really well defined leading lines, because you have this like more defined box where everything is in view. You can very much play off of that and use that gimmick. I feel like the stuff that like what you said with Quibi is doing is almost missing the point of portrait mode,
Yeah.
just because you're not getting any of the advantages it has, but you're looking at the disadvantages of taking this screen and making it this wide.
Okay.
So
All right. Yeah, I see where you're getting from.
yeah.
Quibi, the next big thing, huh?
Quibi.
Is it now?
I barely even use the app. Like if I'm just like really bored or something, I just like let me look.
Is it
I just
is it free?
nah. I mean I got a deal because I have.
Wait, so you don't pay for it? Do
No,
you
I don't
this?
pay for it. No. I actually had this like one deal from like my cellular company. They gave me like a free 6 months of it. So I have a free trial right now, but
And
you
then
have
after
to
the
pay.
6 months, you're gonna
Yeah,
go,
you have to pay.
Yeah,
You're
because
just gonna just
I'm probably just gonna delete it to be
Yeah,
honest.
that makes
Because I
sense.
mean, to be honest, like if I gotta choose Quibi, Hulu, or Netflix, Quibi's the first one going.
Yeah.
Hulu, yeah, Hulu.
honestly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose Hulu.
Because look, Netflix is good for the originals, but in all honesty, I mean, I can just pirate that off the internet.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm not saying you should, but like.
Well,
But
okay,
like-
of course.
But like, just look up Google Docs Drive, Google Drive.
Yeah, just look at like.
Google Drive for
Just
free.
get like 10 viruses. Hey, at least you got the free movie.
Hey, I got to watch
Yeah,
my
yeah.
hero.
And y'all know where I can download some
Hey,
extra
can I give
RAM.
a quick update on that?
What do you
Coming
mean?
from behind the camera, Quibi is shutting down barely 6 months after going live.
Yo.
Oh,
wow.
Shut it down.
Hey.
They paid all their money to Chance the Rapper.
October 2nd. That came out October 2nd.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
So they'll use
Yeah.
6 months trial.
This
Six
is
months
every
trial's
day
gonna
gonna
end
last.
before they do. They're
Sick,
gonna end
dude.
before his 6 month trial does.
Exactly.
Man,
Awesome.
sorry.
So I just got it for free basically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
It's kind of crazy to think about.
Coming in for the win.
Yeah, thanks for that, Miss Shirley. It's kind of crazy to think about though. Like you were like one of the only people who probably ever saw a Quibi.
Yeah, I saw like one of the ads.
Because look, I know for a fact no one else in like probably not even in school had a trial for Quibi.
I know, it's cause like
It's probably you and 1,000 people.
Exactly.
Out of the 7 billion.
I didn't even want to download it in the first place, but I just saw that they gave me that trial, and I was like, why not?
Yeah.
It's free.
Hey,
Let me try it.
anyone
See.
want to go
I was
up
about to be
the?
like, oh, did you like?
No, I didn't even look it up. I
You
just
didn't-
saw they just gave it to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
oh, look at this. And I'm like, oh, I mean, I've seen the ads. Let me
Yeah,
try it
I
out.
guess.
Wait, what's up?
Hey, also, going back to what y'all were saying about flipping, that is kind of crazy. Like, so if you combine if they were, I don't know anything about, but if they're combining the ideas of using those lean lines to frame, and there's also this benefit to a wide frame, it'd be really cool. I've never seen it, but if when you're switching, you're not really gaining more or less from depending on your view, like how it's shot is influences for both types of landscape or
Well,
Yeah.
you'd have to shoot basically 2 different movies then, because
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
would need different sets.
Well, that's why they got three times the amount of cameras. That's why they're going out now because they're,
Yeah,
they're shooting 2
yeah.
movies.
You'd have to
Real
shoot.
quick note, Miss Shirley, in the future, I'd like to have like a snowball over there with you, so it's
Yeah.
like it can barely pick you up over here.
No,
So
what do you-
having a microphone over near you next time.
Alex, what are you talking about?
I'll try not to interject.
Oh,
or
yeah,
you can
you're good.
It's a
Or you
much
can just
appreciated.
yell.
What if I'm the standard behind the camera guy that never actually is in it? But
Yeah.
You speak.
But
No,
you
I
can
was-
barely hear them.
No, I was about to say we're turning into an actual podcast.
And that's what we're going
Every
with.
podcast has to do this, like,
Yeah,
we're going by the weather.
Some guy in the background
What?
talking.
Yeah, what do you think, Steve? Yeah, that's pretty good, man. All right. Yeah.
Bro, he's like the Baba Booey guy. Like,
Hey.
you guys ever listen to Howard Stern?
I don't.
Wait, so the Baba Booey thing, like that was his manager, and that's where
Yeah,
that meme
yeah.
started from. And everyone, instead of Baba Booey, everyone's gonna be yelling out Mastrili next.
I would pay so much money to make that a thing that everyone in the world says.
Mastrili.
What's wrong with
Mastrili.
Pastrami.
Mastrili.
Yeah, I wonder. Okay, so going back to the Quibi thing about people who actually watch, like, how many people only know Quibi purely just because of the just in the Quibi, just from the ads?
Me.
That's my
Hey.
That's the
Honestly,
only way.
I've never even heard of that
Yeah.
until right now.
Look,
Yeah,
really?
here's-
You ever heard about
Look,
a lot of things
here's
until,
the
like,
thing.
right now?
That's true.
Here's the thing, right? I feel like YouTube does this really weird thing where it just like every few months will en masse recommend one specific ad for a business for like a month. Like I still remember to this day, like
they accidentally did
2018 with
that.
Jaxby's Boneless Jerk Sauce or whatever.
Oh,
Yes!
There was like a month where that's all
Oh.
I
I have the
got.
app
Bro.
right here. I'm gonna see if it works.
Bro, also, like, they also did that with Raid Shadow Legends, but it was for, like, 8
on YouTube,
months.
just like
I did that
recently,
for a
I
long
just kept getting ads for this stock company called Robinhood. And it's every
Oh, I
ad.
got those
Yeah.
ads.
See,
I
see
think-
how
I
it
think
does
they're
that?
trying to
Look,
tell you
look,
to
you see
weird.
how it does
What's
it?
up?
Look, so this is an example. See, you can watch like this, right? But you can turn it and it'll be the whole thing.
Oh, okay,
It's
so
just
Oh,
like
yo.
basically,
drops it.
so yeah, all they did was crop
Yeah.
it,
Yeah,
and then
all
they
they
like
was-
they try to
was
make sure
make
no
it
one's
to
in the
where-
background, like there's nothing
Yeah.
important in the
So
background.
then
So it's
why-
useless.
Why record it in the landscape if you're just gonna make sure that?
So
Yeah.
all they did was they put more effort
They just
in
made
on
it
editing.
to where
Yeah.
that whatever's gonna be in the center is gonna be like
Yeah.
the main focus of
So-
the show.
So
I
instead of
get-
having black bars, you're just having like filler space that isn't black bars but serves the same
Mhm.
purpose.
So
Think
I
about this, like when you film something on a camera, what's its main viewing platform?
It depends on what you're trying to film.
But it's mostly geared towards TV, right?
Yeah.
Now this company's saying no, we're going to have films made specifically for phones, and it's
Wow.
not just social media. Like I'm looking at examples, so they have an example right here of it's what it would look like between two shots,
Well, yeah, he
and
just-
really all you're adding is some perspective.
Yeah,
but
Mich-
once you tighten
Yeah.
it up, you're
Miss
still
Shirley, we
getting
just
the
saw
story.
that.
Yeah, I just
we
showed an
just saw
example.
Yeah,
Also,
that's sick and all, but like, you want to know what I can do with my phone?
Whoa.
also, like, you know what else I can do on my phone? I can download Netflix, Hulu, YouTube. I don't need Quibi.
I feel like they tried to make
Dish TV.
they try to make like their own like idea,
Yeah.
but like it didn't turn out well.
So like, they did what they tried to do. They had their 6 months.
They
They-
tried.
They tried.
Thanks for the
They
experiment.
had their like a couple months.
You tried. You failed. It's
We'll-
okay.
We'll
Have a
see
good
your
one.
new pyramid scheme next in the
Yeah.
next 3 weeks.
And I feel like
Oh.
they just had to like get like celebrities
Yeah.
into the thing so people
Well, that's
could
why they
actually
try
like,
to
oh,
get
what is
Shane.
this?
The only
Yeah,
reason
no,
why I
One
got-
thing, free movie pass where like you essentially like got a card from a guy.
That-
you could like go and watch.
Dude,
and
that
then lose your
I
money.
saw a video about like the financials of that, and it was awful.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
they
it-
lost so
yeah,
much
it
money.
was
if
called,
you got
like-
it, like you made money because you could see as many movies
Yeah.
as you wanted, but the guy like lost it all.
What,
Yeah,
what was
it
it?
was-
What was it
it's-
Or,
called?
like free movie pass or something.
That's
like
what it was
that.
called?
Yeah, and the
Like
the
movie
problem
pass.
with it is the guy would only make money if you basically didn't see a single movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it just ended up blowing up in his face.
yeah, he did a bad
Sounds
job.
like a genius.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great for us.
Oh yeah, as a consumer.
Yeah.
As a consumer.
As a
I'm not
consumer.
gonna
All I'm
complain.
saying,
No.
you can get a free movie pass to this day by just breaking into the theater. That's all I'm saying.
You know what?
Yeah, that's, you know
actually-
how, you know those exit doors? Those are actually just secret entrances. Secret entrances. You
Dude,
pay
did-
for one ticket, open the
Just go-
door.
Yeah, go to one movie, and after that, you really have
Or-
just other.
Yo, you heard of
Or-
a door stopper? Those things are just
Those things are insane.
what you could dress up maybe as like some like weird construction worker, an electrician. Bring like bring like a little
Grab
ladder,
the ladder.
and then
I've seen that
who's
video.
gonna
I've
question
actually
you?
seen videos.
Who's gonna question you? Look, and then that that utility bill, you fill that with like Skittles and stuff from like Dollar Tree.
Bro, wait, hold on.
Come on, who's gonna check if you got a
How many
screwdriver in there?
people? How many people take their own food to the movie theaters?
Oh.
Everyone.
Everybody.
The
Everybody.
people who work at the movie
Dude,
theater take their own
I
food there.
straight up
Yeah.
brought an entire pizza into
my
the
God.
movie theaters.
Like under your shirt.
To
Like-
no, I literally
I was
walked in
pregnant
with
for
the
that day.
pizza.
Oh,
I
wow.
just walked in with the pizza box. I didn't even
Where
sneak
was
it in. The Cinemark on Temple in Temple.
Oh yeah, that
You just
explains
bring in a
it.
pizza box?
Dude, I literally
Oh,
just
it's so
walked
weird.
in. I walked in, held the pizza in one hand. I was like, I have tickets. They scanned my phone,
They didn't
gave me
even
my
I'm still
tickets.
getting
They
paid.
went, what's in that? I went, pizza. And they went, I was like, have a good one, and then walked away. Like, yeah, like they started to say something. I was like, have a good one, and walked away.
It's
me
like
and Rihanna, we ate a large hand-tossed ham pizza in the middle of New Mutants, and some random stranger was like, "Hey, is that pizza?" I went, "Yeah." And he went, "What kind?" I went, "Ham." He went, "Can I have a slice?" And we gave the man a slice.
So I have 3 things. First of all, ham pizza. Come on. Second thing,
Ham pizza.
Second thing was like, that's probably the best way to do that is just cutting them off before they can say something.
Exactly.
yeah, like they don't
That's
pay enough for
You
that.
can't. You dominated the conversation. They can't do anything. They can't say anything. Like you stopped the conversation before it even begun. Third thing was New Mutants good?
It was really good
Okay.
actually, but there was like 7 actors in the entire movie.
Wait,
Wait,
how long ago was
no
that?
clue.
What is New
Like,
Mutants?
That was like a year or 2 ago,
It's
right?
no, New Mutants was literally like last month.
It
Yeah,
did?
it just came out.
What's it about?
2 years ago.
Isn't
Yeah.
aren't like the movie theaters going like
Well,
bankrupt?
what's
Because I wanted to see it and I totally forgot about it.
was
I haven't
like,
heard of this New Mutants.
it
What
was
is that?
okay.
It's like X-Men, but like
It's
Oh,
X-Men,
I remember
but like
that.
Yeah.
it's different.
It's like a spin-off of X-Men.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It,
It's X-Men, but like not.
Cause see,
it-
I
think
well,
I've seen
actually,
trailers
no,
for
like
that.
the
But if
thing
it
is,
is-
it is like an X-Men movie,
Uh-huh.
except you know the like evil corporation of X-Men. Yeah, that's them. That's what it was.
It's supposed to be like a superhero horror movie, right?
Yeah,
No.
and by the way, the scary part was like, oh, there's a big bear.
So it wasn't like scary. It was just
No.
like
The
enjoyable.
only like scary part was the last like 20 minutes.
So
Well,
and-
how scary? Like 1 to 10. What's the last 20 minutes?
Oh no, what a nightmare type scary.
Yo, I've seen this
Ooh,
one
I
movie.
like
So-
1 to 10. Like I don't know
like-
where that
like-
sets.
so
Like,
from
Like
what
a
oh,
2.
no.
Like a 2? Okay.
So
from,
like,
So, like,
what
don't
I've
go-
it's a scary movie for
Was it
children.
like more of like laughable?
Okay, so don't go into it expecting scary. Go
Yeah.
into it expecting cool movie.
I mean, the effects in it were like really cool. Like, there's a rain scene that I like. I'm not gonna exploit it.
And was it landscape or portrait? Landscape. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're-
might have been
Should have
better
been
with
portrait, bro. Would have been
Yeah,
fire.
imagine, like,
Maybe-
portrait movie theaters.
Maybe in portrait
God,
movie.
yes.
Dude, just imagine how tall you're gonna have to make the
Dude,
screen.
that-
Yeah,
Sit
no,
back
they
like
like
this.
it's like a small room and just like the chairs
just-
are like stacked up.
Yeah.
Like, just, like, a
Instead of
giant
people-
Imagine,
and-
imagine sitting all the way at the
Yeah.
front.
at the
Bro,
front.
Yeah, it's like the chairs cycle through like a ski lift where they just show at the bottom and they're like,
bro, instead of people like complaining about sitting too close to one side, they're gonna be complaining
Like, dude,
about
I'm too tall,
to
dude.
the bottom.
Bro,
They're like, bro, I can only see their forehead. What's going on down there?
Movies would be like super like stretched. Like it'd just be like
Yeah.
stretched
Well,
and like
because
compressed.
y'all know at like malls they have like those screens that like usually display the, like the map or like
Yeah.
information.
Yeah.
You could like turn those into like portrait like, since right? Imagine if Quibi like ended up continuing onwards, they could like get like malls and stuff to like license what they do and then just
Yeah,
put it
like
up on the screen.
almost
as an
like
Oh
advertisement.
yeah, and then start subliminally messaging on all
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
And then we're on sheet.
Yeah.
Like they start the movie and it's like, oh, you know, they're like heading through it and it's like, want to see the ending? Buy a
Yeah,
Quibi.
yeah,
Awesome.
That'd be
Whoa.
cool.
That would actually be a good one.
That would be a good one.
I-
See, the best they had
You're
was
welcome,
Chance the
Quibi. I
Rapper.
just saved your company.
Just save Quibi's company.
Yeah.
Because the best
It-
marketing, like their commercials, everyone heard of them except for Johnny, I guess.
Yeah.
Johnny was under a rock.
For real, like where you
Yeah.
been?
I feel like
I'm not hearing
I haven't been seeing any movies this year though. Like at all.
I
I-
get
like
I
nothing's
was-
came
I
out.
was
I
gonna
like
go
one.
see Bill and Ted, but then my girlfriend's mom was like, I didn't agree to get you guys going to a movie,
Oh,
and
really?
then we
I
went and
wanted
got
to
ice
go
cream
see
and
it.
cake.
I want to see that.
Are
I
they
heard it
even
was
like-
okay.
It was good.
was
I
really
was-
good.
Do people even still go to movie theaters now?
Well,
Yeah,
I-
it
it
depends.
depends on if they're open.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
something
They're
cool
streaming
comes
them now. I
out.
mean, Disney's doing it. The people who made Scoobers, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
watched.
streaming our movies at home.
I've
Yeah, but
actually-
that's.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like. I feel like you're losing part of like when you watch it in
You're
a
losing
theater.
part of the experience.
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
definitely.
definitely when
Yeah,
you.
But that's like a
Who cares
given.
about experience when it's a whole lot quicker to do? Just
Yeah, but
honestly.
also it's
On
like
your phone.
Yeah.
Well,
Yo,
like if I
like-
go and watch it on like my Tic Tac of a phone, I'm gonna miss out on like so much.
well, the
Yeah.
thing is, most people don't have a Tic Tac.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
people's phones are like this big,
Still
bro.
going to a movie.
It's-
like
it's
a
not the
theater and,
same.
like, actually
I know,
seeing it
but,
big,
like,
that
it's just
sounds
kinda depends.
amazing and
Uh-huh.
like
It
Well,
honestly,
everything is
it's like a different experience than
it's
like.
totally different.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree.
They're
And then
actually
you don't get the movie door
Sure.
popcorn.
some
They're-
theaters are actually I just saw a couple like weeks ago. you can rent out the theater and you can play your own movies, or you can like set up your like Xbox console.
Really? It's awesome.
Yeah, you can like play your own
awesome.
games in it.
Dude, imagine playing like COD in there.
You can
Like
bring your own Xbox
Dude,
console.
they just hear gunshots in the theater over and they're like, oh, is that a Jason Bourne movie?
It's like $100 for just 2 hours.
It's
pretty cool.
Okay,
It's like that.
That'd be a dope birthday party
That's a
though.
date.
Yeah.
That would actually be pretty good.
What's
birthday party,
I feel like
honestly. Or
That's a date waiting to happen.
I think it might have been someone like that's sitting here that talked about it before. What was the kid at like the Cowboys like big screen that just started playing like Black Ops 2 or whatever on it when they had like the Jumbotron?
What?
I swear that was a thing. Where like
the rabbit.
swear that was a thing. Like the kid of whoever owns that, like they have the biggest Jumbotron or whatever. He just starts playing Black Ops 2 on it. I swear that was a
I've
thing.
seen on some social media they had this really good projector outside of like these dorms, and they were projecting like
A Smash
Bros.
Bros,
Like,
right?
on the other side of the other building.
I've seen that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Imagine just like
You just not say excuse me after that humongous burp, bro.
I didn't burp.
That was not a burp.
No,
That was
I
the
didn't.
chair.
That was.
Dude, I swear that was a burp. I'm so sorry.
Damn, why you coming out attacking me?
Dude, I
bro?
just thought you let one out, and I was
That
like,
is cat
is he gonna do that right now? Like, cause I swear in my brain, I guess it's not working right now. My bad,
You
dog.
got
That's on
smooth
me.
brain?
I think I might have a smooth brain, bro.
You got smooth brain like her?
I don't got
Not to that degree. Not to that
No,
degree.
like just
Yeah,
tiny,
smooth
just
and
like a
polished.
Yeah,
little
look.
smooth.
There-
Yeah,
like
look.
in the middle, there's like a racing stripe.
Gotta polish it up.
yeah. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
I
dog.
forgot what I was gonna say
We're
now.
talking about,
Thanks.
Like the Super Smash Bros. Thing. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I was about to say, just imagine like you're in that building, and then all of a sudden you just see like a big Mario head pop through your window. You're like, huh?
Just see it like inside of your dorm.
Oh my
Like,
God.
You're just in your room, and then there's just like a Mario just like kind of hopping around, and it's just like his like ear.
It's just a stash. It's just a stash,
his
bro.
like stash and nose area.
Yo,
You-
It's just like, what is that?
You got like a veterinary test tomorrow, and there's just a mustache flying around your room.
That would be important.
Yeah, like
You're like on a Zoom call and he's just in the background.
yeah, like
You are?
imagine you're just like making a TV dinner. Like you get home from work, you're tired. It's been like 8 hours, and then Pac-Man shows up.
Just like out your window, just everybody just like yelling and screaming.
Interrupts your whole Hungry Man meal. Am I right? Like, come on.
Your life just becomes
Yeah, dude,
burden
Like your
he was
windows, like,
he was
it's
just
down
trying to
below
have the
the screen
Salisbury
should be,
steak and
and
mashed
it's like
potatoes while you
can't
do my
see
man
in
like
little
that.
area.
Oh man, that would.
Imagine being the last person to talk.
Okay, so real quick, bringing it back to the to like audio or like just streaming movies and audio, like home theaters are becoming more like not like I'm not talking like an actual like theater room, but like I mean having the surround system or like even
Or like
Even-
buying like projectors and stuff.
or even like headphone. I mean like
Or
AirPods Pro, they're doing it
soundbars,
like a lot of
stuff
more like earbud and like headphone brand they're doing it where like they're using the Dolby Atmos like using spatial audio and
Yeah.
so essentially like I tried it out the other day like watching Ready Player One with spatial audio is the craziest thing.
Yeah,
ever, 'cause
spatial
it
audio
takes
is
you-
nuts.
I've
takes
actually
back to
Have you
the theater.
have
Some-
you guys seen those mini projectors?
Yeah.
I
so-
did-
My mom bought my brother one of those when he went to Kuwait.
Are they good?
He said that every night they would literally put like you can connect almost anything to
That
it,
is so
Really?
and sometimes
Awesome.
sometimes you'll need an adapter, but
Yeah.
other than that you can connect almost anything you want to it.
Wow.
My brother was like, "Yeah, dude, I watch so much like anime with my like teammates, with his army buddies. They were watching anime just like on their tent.
Awesome.
Staff sergeant came in and was like, "What you guys doing?"
Nothing.
No,
Ah, all right.
Well, it's
I've
kill or
actually,
kill, sir.
High school TXT, sir.
Oh my god.
I've seen some smart TVs are now like incorporating
Yeah.
like Bluetooth.
Yeah.
I feel like-
into the actual
yeah.
TV. I'm
I feel
actually
like the
I'm about to get a TV that has that. You can connect your AirPods to it and just watch.
That's
like, Just
awesome.
chill
with,
at night. And just
with
watch
the
TV.
spatial audio, like the only thing at that point you're losing with the movie theater experience is the big screen. Like if you
Yeah.
got like a
Mhm.
chunk TV, you can probably get away with it.
Well, and also
But if
like,
you're watching it
But
on
you
like
look
an
at it,
iPhone,
also,
then
like,
it's
you can,
different.
Like, feel the bass and stuff.
yeah, and the other
Yeah.
thing is
That's
also,
also
I think this is a big thing. Neighbors, like when
Yeah, your neighbors.
if I'm home and I'm watching like Fight Club and it's intense right now and Tyler Durden is going off saying the rules, and then I got some neighbor woo-hooing, I'm like, shut up, dude.
Or their dog starts.
Or their
barking,
dog
and
starts
you're just
barking.
like, hey.
Well, like,
And-
don't you
and-
just turn up the volume at that point? Like,
Well, yeah, but then here's the thing. Then you become that neighbor.
Yeah, then you
they
become
get
that
their
guy.
phone.
You
Your
become
house.
you didn't die a hero. You live to be the villain. And then this is why I think that the only movies that can be joined to their or enjoyed to their full extent at home are comedies.
Yeah.
Comedies you
That's
can.
And sometimes romance movies.
Okay, well, if you're with your
But, like,
if
that's
you're
like
with
a
your
thing.
girl, yeah.
Yeah.
But look, or
You know?
your dude, whatever you like, I don't know, whatever. Like with like dramas and stuff like that, like Quentin Tarantino movies. You know, you're gonna watch that in the theater.
Yeah.
You want to get everything.
Honestly.
If I'm putting Superbad up there, I can laugh in the theater. I can laugh at home. If a dog starts barking, I don't care because I'm in a good mood. I'm laughing.
Yeah.
You know, but if someone's getting their head like beaten in and their dog starts barking, that takes me away from the experience. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly.
So
It's like there's like home theaters or just theaters in general. Like the atmosphere is really what makes it because they're like really
Yeah,
really
it's all-
dark.
it pulls you in.
Yeah, it pulls
Yeah.
you in.
There's no
Honestly.
Like there's
outside
nothing else to
There's
focus
nothing
on,
else to focus
except for
on.
like
It's-
those little tiny
I'm-
lights. But after
Yeah,
a
those
while, your
scones.
Yeah.
eyes just kind of
Yeah,
like
after a
focus
while.
in on that.
Yeah.
Like me with that light, I've been staring at that light for a while. It's starting to hurt.
I will say
It's just like
Not
all the
typical then.
speakers and like
Thanks.
all the bass.
I
It
will
just, like,
I
brings
will
it in,
say
but yeah.
one
I'm
thing
with you.
that's kind of nuts with that I've tried. I have like this VR headset, and they have stuff like Netflix and YouTube and stuff on that, where it just turns it into a home theater.
Yeah.
Kind of nutty.
Yeah.
Like I
Kinda
gotta
don't wanna
say,
sit
Have you
there.
ever tried
Yeah,
the
you just-
Hulu with the headset?
I haven't yet. I don't think I have a
Hulu with the
subscription.
Hulu with the VR headset, dude. It's literally like, oh, you're at home, except we gave you a bigger TV.
Yeah, that's
And
Okay,
then,
your
like,
whole
it's like-
brain. Your brain is the TV now.
yeah.
I've-
It's the quality is
Like,
slightly
it's
worse.
bright- Yeah, it's so much worse. Not slightly. It's pretty bad.
Oh, like
Yeah.
like it's a little pixely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
It-
also-
Give it a year. Give it a
also
year.
like you can look at it. You'll look at it, but like, depending
Yeah.
on like where you're looking, you can look here but not see anything over
Yeah.
here. And
It's-
so you kind of have to like stare
Yeah.
directly at the center and then like barely focus in on the
Well,
outside.
I know
edges.
at
not
least
too
with
bad.
YouTube VR, you can change the size of the
Yeah.
screen.
You can.
I feel like depending on the kind of headset you have, like I have an Oculus Quest. That one's like,
I have a PlayStation headset.
yeah. So it's like if,
Hard things you put your phone
Oh
on.
yeah, I have a
Like
Google
just-
Cardboard.
it's-
Yeah.
Real quick, guys, what's VR?
So-
I'm Johnny. I don't know what it is.
Hey, do
So
y'all
if-
remember the Google Glass?
Yeah.
Oh my
There was
gosh.
actually
Wait,
my
what were those Snapchat glasses called a long time ago?
those they're
Those
like
the Snapchat things.
The Google
Remember
Glass
that?
is
Yeah,
beautiful.
they're
Wow,
just
it
like a
is.
camera.
They're just like
It's still
camera.
a camera.
Yeah.
Absolute trash.
But like Microsoft created, I saw this concept. I don't know if it's still around, but it was like a couple years ago. But basically, it was like glasses that you wear, right?
like the
But
one
it would,
glass or
like-
whatever it was called.
Yeah.
You
Some
wear
of them
literally like
glasses?
put things like you could
in front
like
of you.
like the
in
Tony
front of
Stark
you.
yeah,
glasses.
Yeah, or you could like you'd be
Oh,
like
yeah,
looking at
yeah.
something and it would literally put like Netflix on your wall, like
Yeah, I
a fake
remember
TV,
that.
but you could still
Yeah.
see anything else
That
that you
did
wanted
not
to
go
see.
well.
You could just be like whatever, and then
Remember when people used that to take pictures of their test and then send it to
Yeah.
someone? And then
Oh.
just send it back to them on their Apple Watch.
Yeah,
you
that's
literally just
awesome.
have answers up on your test. when
That's
you're taking
awesome.
That'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool.
You know what'd be kind of cool if they had contacts for that.
Ooh.
Yeah, contact.
That'd be really
That would
awesome.
actually
Bro,
be
have you
cool.
guys,
Clear
dude? You know what
myself.
that makes me think of? Have you guys ever watched Futurama?
Of course.
So there was this
Where they
one
put the phones
yeah,
in
with
the
the
eyes?
iPhone.
It's inappropriate.
Dude,
It was the iPhone. They literally were just like, all right, it's gonna hurt just a little bit installing it, and then they took a hammer and they're just like,
Yeah, they like rip their eyelid and like put like a microchip in it and drop it and they just sling it back and it, like hits them in the face. And then like I got the iPhone and it shoots out a screen.
yeah, and then it's like hello, and then they pull out a screen like right here, and then it was like always constantly recording, and that's how that Leela happened. That Leela situation happened with the singing mole.
Oh yeah, Leela had a mole that sung. Or I think it was like a pimple.
I think it was a mole. It was a wart.
It was a wart.
There we go.
Because she
wart.
karate chopped it and that's how she got rid of it.
Yeah.
I actually
Me
feel
and
like
my friends are talking about the new Star Wars movie that I haven't seen.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now, man.
Star Wars.
I feel like just let me call the scientist up real quick. We can get a contact that helps me cheat on a math test. Hold on.
Man, I would kill for some Tony Stark glasses.
That would be cool.
yeah.
Just imagine like you're chilling with
Yeah,
your sunglasses on and you're just like, hey, this person, do this, and you're just talking to yourself.
Yeah.
People around you just be like, what's up with that guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's
but
what
then
we do.
but then here's the thing. Here's
It-
here's what I've learned about like people making fun of me for doing weird stuff. Like as long as I think I'm better than them, I am.
Yeah.
It is literally just
I was
perception.
about to say, Tyler, do you have like any inhibitions?
What does that mean?
Exactly. What does that
It
mean?
means he's
Honestly-
inhibited, John.
He's stuck in
What
a mortal
does that
body.
mean?
That's what it is.
What does that mean?
You know, release your
Oh, you heard
inhibition,
Habitat? It's like
let
Pivot.
go, yours
So he's
go.
into Habitat, bro.
Yeah.
That's how that's working.
I'm not listening to y'all.
All right, look.
Okay. Sorry. My bad.
As long as
Okay.
as long as the Tony Stark glasses you all want have the ability to call in the attack
You can literally
drones,
call
just like in the
in.
movie.
That's
I'm all
the
for it.
only reason I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, man.
Point
Just
is though,
let me
if,
call in a drone
if you're
strike.
chilling with Tony Stark glasses and you start talking to someone, you're like, look at that weirdo.
I like college.
Hold up. People already do that with like
Yeah,
with
that's
headphones.
That's why,
Yeah.
like, I be talking to myself, and someone be like talking to me, but then I'm like talking to somebody on the phone.
Bro,
it's like
you
really
know what?
awkward.
There was this girl at my work. Her name was Emily. I actually really like her. She's really nice. She's
Awesome.
Like my
Go
older
Emily.
sister. Anyways,
Rad.
And here's
every
why
day-
I hate her with a
every
passion.
day she would be walking around, and she'd be like, "Oh no," and she would call me baby because I'm basically like her little brother.
Okay.
She'd be like, "Oh no, baby, like what's wrong?" And I'd be like, nothing. And she's like, "I'm on the phone." I'm like, "Sorry, you need to be more specific
that's
next
so
time. Like, let's
awkward.
come on."
Yeah, people at my work, they have these like headphones. They're so small. I can't tell if I can't see if they're wearing one or not.
Right.
Yeah,
Let's just wait till we get to the point to where there's like a chip for a microphone.
Scoot over.
but
Huh?
Are you able to scoot over?
I don't know if I'm gonna frame out though.
the cameraman joins the fray.
This is our cameraman
This
Paul.
feels
He was
lonely.
running
Hi,
the
Paul.
gimbal. Oh wait, what
Alright.
did he do?
The
What?
camera just died.
Oh.
I mean, it didn't
Oh,
die.
Paul.
Well, but actually, guys,
Yeah.
you're
Fix
gonna
the
hate me
light,
for this
bro.
one, Paul. We are sadly out of time.
Oh, we are.
Alright, but-
All
Alright,
That's
alright.
awesome, Paul.
Out of my,
That's
Let's have
sick.
What's that? Oh no. Okay. Yep.
That-
First episode, everyone snap.
Awesome.
That's sick, but is the time in landscape or portrait?
Oh.
Yeah. How are we filming
Yeah, what
this?
do you think? Like, what is better?
Yeah. Close it.
Landscape.
How are we
Landscape,
filming?
Landscape.
Landscape.
Okay.
100%.
Definitely on skip.
Portrait's just kind of like useless.
Portrait,
It's a
literally
gimmick.
just cut out everybody.
Yeah,
More
like,
like-
okay, only reason I'm ever gonna film portrait is, hey, what's up, guys? I got a new car. That's about
literally
it.
People film
Or,
portrait every day, but
hey,
only
guys.
on like social media.
Portrait, more like
or when I film a
portrait.
TikTok, which I'll never do.
I can imagine.
I think you're the only one that heard
Let me
that.
turn it. Let me take this
Hold on.
picture real quick.
Everyone,
What's good, guys?
I mean,
Alright,
obviously,
let's-
I do that because I know that.
let's let Paul have his piece.
So,
Anyways, that's gonna have to wrap it up. We will see y'all next week. This is hopefully gonna become a recurring thing, and yeah, we'll have a different topic next week, and see where that
Can
goes.
our next topic
starting
be
with the
anime?
words, Fortnite is a good game.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely not.
Hey.
Alrighty, everyone. I'm Alex. That's Dylan, Kai, Johnny, Paul, Efren, and Tyler,
Let's
and
go.
Miss Shirley in the background.
Bye.
Anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. See y'all in the next one.
Awesome. That was fun.
Yeah.